A lot of law students I speak to today say in their third year, second year, like we have one of our students who says that from the second year he took up our M&A course in he took that up and he was like, sir, I want a PPO. And he's from a law school in Ghaziabad. And he was like, sir, I want a PPO. When can I get a PPO? And his only question he asked me was, when can I get a PPO? In the second year, okay? And he's in a 5-year college. And he's now also working with us and doing very well. And also he's working in our webinar team, calling a lot of senior lawyers to take webinars. But what is important here is that when are you looking at getting a PPO? Okay, so we're talking about a PPO, but a lot of you maybe in your second year, first year, fourth year, fifth year, wherever you are. Okay, PPO is the outcome, it's the end outcome. Okay, so don't look only at the PPO, look at the PPO is the peak of the mountain you're climbing. Let's just look at it like that. Okay, look at the road first, look at the trek, look at the journey. So I'm starting from, let's say, your first year or second year or third year, your early internships, right? And I particularly like to call it this way, that our first few internships, if we go, if the usual way in which we intern is actually, it's like going to a zoo, right? We've been in the safety of a law school, learning law from the books. And this is exactly what happened for me also from NUJS. I was in first year. I thought I've done something good in life, cracked a NUJS exam. I'm in one of the top 3 law schools of the country. Came back home and I realized that I don't know so many important things about law. Like, even if there's a local dispute in the building, I don't know Delhi municipal laws. I don't know building bylaws. I don't know how to get criminal process initiated. I don't know how to get civil disputes initiated. I didn't know anything. I took an internship at HRL and it continued like that, right? You could do a NGO internship, a trial court internship, and that's what I did. And each time it literally felt like I was in a zoo because I am an observer. I'm in no way an actor. I'm in no way a player in the game of law or in the courts. Okay, I am just observing what's happening. Somebody's asking for a passover, somebody's taking an adjournment, somebody's winning a favorable order for a client, and I'm just following around. And I've seen that this is our common expectation. We expect our internships to give us exposure, but that exposure is almost like going to a zoo, right? You go and see things happening in the world and you're an observer, like somebody's doing something and you're not a part of it. You don't understand how to influence it. Now this approach, this how is this shaped? This is shaped by how we view our own internships. Now you can take it as the zoo style, like you can think of your internship as the place that expands your world, or you can think of your internship as the final championship which you're preparing for every day in your college. Okay, so that the month of your internship, every day it's like a competition, a championship, like an Olympic competition. You're there every day, you go there, perform, do well, get new work, get more work. But that means you will need to be self-aware about a world which you're not a part of. Okay, so just hold on to that thought, but just try to connect to this, that is it relatable when I say that your initial internship experiences, even the first time you go to a law firm, like every time you change your internship from an NGO to a trial court to a Supreme Court to a law firm, it is like every new internship is, oh, this is a new place, like new rules. I went to see a water park, I am now going to see a zoo, now I'm going to see underwater scuba diving. It's like everything is new, right? So now you don't want that experience to get a PPO. Okay, you can have that experience, but that is reserve experience. That's like that's the vacation experience of an internship. That's not a PPO experience. So what is the PPO experience? I'm going to jump in a little bit into the topic now, that what you're bringing into the internship is going to matter. Okay, start with that. What do you have on offer at the internship? And a lot of times we don't have a lot to offer except for our hard work, our ability to read and understand and analyze law. Okay, but everybody with us, there are like 80,000, 1 lakh law students every year. And a law firm, any big law firm receives hundreds, thousands of applications every day. And they have to, like, it's very difficult to process those. Okay. So now the thing is that if you are not bringing in anything to the internship of value, you may even succeed in getting the internship, but that's not going to help you crack the internship. Okay, and I'm going to give you a short way to look at how, how you can actually look at your internship. What is your roadmap? But here there's one more challenge here. Okay, so this is pre PPO work. Okay, and this is the pre PPO work that is necessary for everybody to do. One, don't be an observer. Second, be clear that what you're going to bring in the internship, even if you're a first year student, that's going to matter. Okay, maybe you don't want to do a tier 1 internship in the first year because there may be an issue there, but we've had exceptional students who worked in teams such as competition in big law firms from the second year also, or in tax. Okay, although your law school syllabus doesn't teach that, but our students have done that because they had that kind of portfolio and they could contribute to those teams. So the recruiters made exceptions for them. Okay, so what you bring to the table is going to matter. Just keep that in mind. One of the things that makes you step back from getting a PPO, everybody takes this step, okay, is that in your initial years you may think that either you're too young, you're not ready to decide on your area of interest, and you may think that there's this concept of what is the area I'm really interested in. I can't find anything that is of particular interest to me, and that is usually the killer, because you will waste time. And it's almost like you want to taste different ice creams before you choose which flavor to buy. But internship uh, in law firms and getting a PPO is not going to be like the Baskin Robbins ice cream purchase experience. Right? Baskin Robbins will offer you taste this ice cream, and then you buy one. But that's not how you're going to select your internship for a PPO. Is this making sense? A lot of us want to do that, right? Let's try one IP internship. Let's try one technology internship. Let's try one disputes internship. Then we'll see what we like. But it's fine if you want to try 3 internships to figure out your area of interest. But one thing to know at this point in time is you will not, like, internships are not waiting for you. There are lesser internships than the internship applicants. There are not 1 lakh intern people 1 lakh internships waiting for you. Okay, and even if there were, a lot of seniors would prefer not to have an intern than to have a bad intern. Okay, and seniors have enough work to give interns, but provided the interns can do that work. Okay, so now here what people frequently come up with, and this stays with you till third year, fourth year, fifth year, is that you are unable to narrow down. Every day I speak to graduates who have graduated from law school but haven't been able to find their true area of interest, because they say that I will measure it by whether I really love the subject. Okay, that's the wrong thing. You're trying to love. You're a student of the law, you may love the law. Which law doesn't matter. Okay, what you want to love is providing a solution to a client, because you as a lawyer are a service provider. For that you need to use the law. So whether it takes you to do draft a contract, do a diligence, perform a compliance, or draft a petition, file a petition, to anything required which involves usage of the law, what you've got to love is not the subject, but the solution, providing a solution to a client and solving a problem. Okay, if you love the right thing, then it will be far easier for you to get an internship or a job or a PPO. How exactly that happens, I'm not going to tell you that right now, but things start to fall in place as compared to somebody who says that I've not found my true area of interest, therefore I'm waiting. Because what you will do in that case is you will start applying to different places and not get responses. And in a lot of cases, people are even not able to fully focus and apply to the places they want to intern in.